Now I speak to you who will come after in future times. Know that days of tribulation will come, but also know that the judgment of the Most High will follow. In those days, sinners will think they can escape judgment, but the Lord of Spirits will not overlook their deeds. He sees how they have oppressed the righteous, shed innocent blood, and filled the earth with violence. Those sinners will be taken to a place of eternal darkness. There they will find no rest or comfort, and their memory will vanish from the earth. But the righteous will have peace, and the Most High will protect them in the time of trouble. About the fate of sinners, I have seen how sinners may prosper in this world, gaining wealth and power. They may believe their success will shield them from harm. But I saw that in the end, everything they have will be taken from them. I watched as they witnessed their own ruin with no one to help them. I saw those sinners carried off to the abyss. There the flames burn without end, and their torment never stops. They cried out for mercy, but none was given because they had disobeyed the Lord of Spirits and corrupted his creation. Know this, the Lord will not forget the wicked acts of sinners. He will judge each of them according to their deeds, and those who chose the path of evil will have no excuse. But I also saw the fate of the righteous, and it filled my heart with joy. I saw angels gathering the righteous and bringing them to a place of light and peace. There was no suffering there, no pain, only eternal joy in the presence of the Most High. The righteous shone like the stars, illuminating everything around them. I saw the Lord of Spirits walking among them, and his glory filled them with joy. The righteous inherited the transformed earth, where there is no more death or corruption. I tell you this, my children, so that you will not be discouraged during times of trouble. Sinners might seem to prosper for a while, but their time is short. Your reward, however, is eternal and assured in the kingdom of the Most High. The Lord of Spirits gave me a vision of human history divided into 10 weeks, 10 great periods of time. In this vision of weeks, in the first week I saw the creation of heaven and earth and the creation of Adam, the first man. In the second week I saw wickedness increasing and a great flood coming to cleanse the world, saving only Noah and his family. In the third week I saw Abraham, the father of many nations, and his descendants, those chosen by God to be his people. In the fourth week I saw the law given to Moses so that people would know how to live righteously. In the fifth week I saw the house of Israel, the nation of God's people, and how they were led by kings and guided by prophets. In the sixth week I saw the people fall into wrongdoing and then be taken into exile among the nations as a consequence of their sins. In the seventh week I saw the coming of the Messiah, the Holy One who would bring salvation. He was the chosen one who would save the world, defeating sin, giving hope to the righteous. In the eighth week I saw a generation of righteousness. The sword of justice was given to that generation, and righteousness and justice prevailed throughout the earth. In the ninth week I saw the final judgment of all sinners. All the deeds of the wicked were erased from the earth. The world was made ready for blessing. In the 10th week I saw a new heaven and a new earth. There was an everlasting kingdom of goodness, and God's judgment was final and forever. The righteous dwelt in this new world, and the Most High was among them, shining brightly. These 10 weeks are a testimony to the justice of the Most High and His plan for humanity. And know this: everything that God has promised will come to pass. In my visions I saw the righteous praising the Most High, saying, "Blessed is the Lord of spirits, who has given us eternal life and delivered us from evil. His judgments are just, and His mercy endures forever." But I also saw the sinners crying out in despair. Why did we not listen to the warnings? Why did we follow our own desires? Now we are in darkness, and there is no hope for us. My brothers and sisters, I write these things so that you and those who come after you will understand that the Lord of spirits is just and true. Walk in His ways, and you will find peace in His eternal kingdom. But if you turn away from His commandments, your destiny will be the abyss. Know that the judgment of the Most High is approaching. The righteous will shine like the stars, and the sinners will vanish from memory. Let these words be both a warning and a comfort. The Lord of spirits rules over all creation, and His kingdom will have no end. I, Enoch, saw that my son Methuselah approached me with great concern. He said, "Father, a son has been born to my son Lamech, but this child is not like the others. His skin is as white as snow and as red as the blossom of a rose. His hair is white like wool, and his eyes shine like the rays of the sun. When he opens his eyes, the whole house lights up as if it were day. Father, this child doesn't seem to be human. He appears to be from the angels of heaven. What does this mean? What should I do?" When I heard these words, my heart trembled. I knew that the birth of this child was a sign of something to come. So I prayed to the Lord of Spirits and asked Him to reveal the meaning of this event. The Lord answered me, "This child, Noah, will be a righteous man who will save humanity from the coming judgment. I have decided to send a great flood upon the earth to cleanse it from all corruption. But through Noah and his descendants, the earth will be restored. Noah will be kept safe along with the righteous people who are with him, while the wicked will perish." When I received this answer, I returned to Methuselah and told him, "This child is special. The Lord of Spirits has chosen him for a great purpose. Take care of him, for he will be the one to save future generations." In my final visions, I saw the fate of the sinners, and it filled me with sorrow. I saw the wicked taken to a place of eternal darkness, where fire burned without end. There was no rest, no comfort, only crying and despair. They cried out, "Why didn't we listen to the warnings? Why did we follow our own ways? Now we are in darkness, and there is no hope for us." Then the Lord of Spirits said to me, "Enoch, write these words as a warning for future generations. Let people know that there is no escape for those who rebel against me. Their riches will not save them, and their power will not deliver them from judgment. they will be forgotten, and no one will remember them on earth. I also saw how the fallen angels and their offspring, the Nephilim, were judged. They were bound in chains and thrown into the abyss of fire, where they will remain forever. This is what will happen to all who disobey the Lord of Spirits. Let these words remind everyone to live righteously and not follow the path of sinners. By contrast, I saw the fate of the righteous, and it filled me with joy. I saw them taken to a place of light and peace, where they live in the presence of the Lord of Spirits. There is no pain or suffering there, only endless happiness. The righteous shone like the stars in heaven, lighting up all of creation. The Most High walked among them, and His glory made everything shine. The righteous received their eternal reward and lived in perfect communion with God. And the Lord said to me, Enoch, write down these blessings for the righteous, so they will know that their faith has not been in vain. They may suffer in this world, but their reward in my eternal kingdom will be great. I am their refuge and strength, and I will never abandon them. After I had been shown all these things, I knew that my time on earth was nearly over. I called my children to me and said, My children, I have shared with you everything that the Lord of Spirits has revealed to me. Keep these teachings in your hearts and pass them on to your children and the generations after you. Walk in righteousness and truth, and do not follow the ways of sinners. In this way you will find peace in the kingdom of the Most High. Then the Lord of Spirits summoned me, and I was taken up into heaven by the angels. I watched the earth fade away below me as I was carried up to the place where the Most High dwells, in glory that never ends. There the angels gave me a place among the righteous, and my spirit found rest and comfort. These are the words of Enoch, written for future generations. Let all who hear them know that the Lord of Spirits is just and true. His judgments are eternal, and no one can escape His justice. Follow His ways, and you will gain eternal life. If you rebel against Him, you will head toward the abyss.